So with that being said, we'll go ahead and hop into the demo. So I am going to walk us through here. I've already been playing with this for a while now, and I just want to go ahead and go through this. So for those of you that are not aware, this is uTrade. It's on Avalanche. This is it operating there on mainnet. It's compatible with any token that you can deploy there, so that's great. It works with native AVAX tokens, and it works within our existing ecosystem. So a lot of this is going to be the same. I'll expand a little bit when we come to up tokens specifically and how we do rewards, which is very different than some of the other AMMs we've seen. But to start off, we'll go ahead and we'll jump right into a simple exchange. So we have AVAX token. We can go ahead and exchange that into, let's say, USDC. Pretty simple. This is something that everybody's familiar or most are familiar with. I'll enter in some amount. We're going to go ahead and convert a small amount of AVAX into USDC. Typically, you would have to approve that transaction. I've already done that, so I don't need to do it again. So we'll go ahead and do a swap. Going into a swap here, I'm signing this on my MetaMask and confirming. And you'll see it broadcast here. The swapping transaction is going to go through. You can see the price against, which is the opposite price, the minimum amount that I can expect to receive, and the fee. This fee here, the 0.3%, 100% of it goes directly into the pair in some way. So we have some of it that goes to the Unifi token super pair, some of it goes into the up token redeem value, and the remaining goes to liquidity providers. None goes to the team, none goes to operating this or covering costs. We make no proceeds off of this. So I think you may have seen that the transaction went through here, so that's great. I have received my USDC. I can go ahead and provide some liquidity. These are some of the pairs that exist today, and you can continue to add new pairs by simply clicking on create a new pool, and you can add those new pools as you see fit. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just add some of this USDC AVAX pair. So you can go in, add liquidity. We're going to go ahead and do some of this USDC that I have. It's going to match it up against the current price, that price that we have, and submit. You may notice here that there is a add single side liquidity as well. If you just have one of those two tokens, you can add that, and that'll automatically perform the trade to balance out the amount that you're trying to add directly. So that's going to go in, and it's going to provide me with some of this USDCE token. That's my liquidity token. And as soon as it finishes, I'll be a part of that pool. So we'll give this a minute. Talking a little bit about where the trading fees goes. Some does get set aside to a super pair that is not yet live. These are this is a pair that will go live in the future. You'll be able to earn additional rewards off of. And then I think you may have seen a small amount of that actually goes into the up token itself. So what that does is that actually takes a small amount of the trading fees directly into the up token, which is our rewards token. Up is backed by Avalanche, by AVAX directly. So it started out at a 1-to-1 rate, where up token was backed by where one up was backed by exactly one AVAX. And from there, we went in and we saw it, from there, it can grow naturally, because if we put in an additional, for example, 7% of the fee on that one side, it doesn't mint off of that, but that'll just push the redeem value up higher. So as my liquidity is going in here, you can see that I do also have a claimable balance of up. I can go ahead and claim that. I will run that here. And while that's being claimed, that's going to give me the up that I've earned off of that pair. Again, this is not a token that is backed by some outside value. This is simply backed by the the AVAX directly, and that is going through. I think I may be paying too little gas, actually, because I think things have been a little bit more expensive on Avalanche. So as that goes through, we're going to give that a second here. Let me speed it up one more time. So as that goes through, you can go ahead and claim your up. When you take your up into this up redeem tokens section, you can see that I have some here. If I redeem one up token, you can see that I'll receive back 1.0006 AVAX. It's actually backed inside of the contract. Nobody has access to that except for the person that holds the up token. So it's yours, but that does increase with every trade that goes through the platform. So if I go in and I redeem my amount, I can submit that, and you're going to see that I'm actually going to receive that much Avalanche back. And I'll submit that transaction as well. And so that's it. That's a quick tour of